It's managing multicultural teams. And when I think of your organization and 50% of your business is international, and if you want to look ahead 10 years, 15 years, and this is your career, and this is the company you want to be with, perhaps you'll be 4 or 5 times the size you are now. And what is that going to mean for you? Are you a US company with international divisions, or are you really a global entity? I mean, you have all these employees that are in different parts of the world. Are you valuing their input? Are you asking them what they think? Are you really looking for global best practices? And that's what this program is really all about, how you can include everybody and how you can make that work. Let's look at the US auto industry. Sort of cocky, sort of arrogant. We're the US auto industry, we make the best cars, et cetera, et cetera. Well, look where the US auto industry is now. The market share is out. It's a lot of Japanese competition, a lot of German competition. And for years, it seems like US auto executives were in denial. We'll always be Chrysler, we'll always be Ford, we'll always be GM, we'll always have the world. And the reality is that there were lots of quality groups that were going on, quality circles in Asia, and different places that were employing different ways of improving quality and satisfaction and just sort of leaping ahead of US companies that we didn't employ. Even with the international divisions, how could you go ahead and tap into those people and find out what they had to offer? And they didn't do it, and look where they are. One executive was talking about how he didn't really know what to do. He has this whole group around the world that he's responsible for. And he wants to get global best practices for his accounting department, and he wants to standardize it all around the world. And he wants to go ahead and get their input. So he asked the American individual, what do you think? How long will it take us to go ahead and kick out this project? Oh, 3 weeks. It'll take us 3 weeks, because in America, we keep moving. It doesn't matter if you make the wrong decision in the US, in our corporate world. The worst thing you can do is not make any decision. We're very forgiving as a culture if we make a mistake. Oh, that's okay, we tried it, it didn't work. Let's go ahead and regroup and try something else. But for example, in other cultures, that's not the way they do things. If you ask the Indian representative, how long will it take to do this project? 3 months. Because in India, one of the worst things you can ever do is make a mistake. So the Indian representative wants to look at it from every single angle before moving forward on the project. So it's going to take 3 months because he wants to make sure it's thorough and done well. Now you ask the Japanese representative, how long will it take us to do this project? Oh, depends how long it takes us to establish a relationship. Because in Japan, the relationship is the prime motivator. You have to have a solid relationship. You just can't do business with a Japanese individual. They have to trust you. They have to like you. It takes several visits generally to go ahead and get any kind of a deal going. Because in Germany, you don't do anything until you have all the information. The T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, very, very detail-oriented. And it often frustrates American executives. They're like, I can't believe they're asking for this now. I can't believe they're asking for that now. That's just the culture. So this executive is all perplexed, has no idea how long it's going to take, doesn't know exactly what to do, and really has this international group, but is very American in the way he thinks. So his thoughts about let's just get a couple focus groups together, we'll go ahead and trade some ideas and get this all hammered out, that doesn't work. And I'll show you why it doesn't work.